Dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into Vulnhub, which is designed to improve your cybersecurity, particularly penetration skills. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Now, let's jump in and start hacking our way through Vulnhub. The machine I'm going to do will be Momentum 1. The link will be put into the description section below so that you can download and play on your own. And now we can head over to Linux VM. And I will use this machine to showcase the importance of enumeration. Also, I will show you how to exploit SQL injection vulnerability. So now we can enumerate or discover the IP address of the target to begin with. And the utility I'd like to use, as always, would be net discover. And of course, this is a built-in utility of Linux. And although this utility supports both active and passive way to discover the IP address, but in this case, we should use active way. And to do that, we need to specify the interface, and then all traffic or packets will be sent from this interface. Because my Linux has two NRC or network interface cards, and also use the option of -R to narrow down the scope of network. Okay, so now we can press enter. And the third IP address belongs to the target machine. The first one is IP address of internal DHCP server of VirtualBox, and the second one is assigned to host. In my case, is Windows. Okay, so now we can then we can do the port and self scanning with a map. To save time of this video, I've already done that before. So now we can get out its result. Okay, as you can see over here, I took the options like scene scan, the version scan, this is the default script scan, my bad, and the version scan, so we can get the version of services. And also I use the option of -P- to do the comprehensive scan or full range port scan. The last option of all is ON to output the result into this file. So from the map scanning results, we can tell that the target has two open ports. The first one is 22, which is running as SSH service or secure shell service, and also the version information. This version is 7.9. I don't think we can find any workable vulnerabilities. Okay, so we can put it aside for a while. And the second open port is 80, which is running HTTP service, and also the version information, Apache 2. So I think it's very clear what we have to do next. We need to enumerate web application both manually and automatically. Let's clear the window, the terminal window. Now let me pull up the browser and IP address of the target. Press enter, and there's 4 pictures. So I think we need to download all of them. We can save image to, of course, I've already downloaded before. So now what can we do next? We need to check its source code, because sometimes source code will leak something sensitive, especially comment. Comment will not is not displayed on the page, on the web page, but Let's scroll up, and there is CSS file and also the JavaScript file. Maybe later we need to check it out, but for now we need to do something else. For example, we need to check whether the robots file is available or not found. So next, let me use some tools to analyze the pictures what we have already downloaded. Okay, and I use the wildcard or asterisk. This represents all pictures. Okay, now we can press enter. So the metadata of all images have been retrieved, and we can scroll up to look for something suspicious or interesting, but nothing like that. And also, if you want, we can launch stick hide to try to find hidden message inside picture. No passphrase, and also like stick seek. Press enter. Couldn't find a valid passphrase, so possibly there is nothing inside in those 4 pictures or images. So let me clear the screen again. So what can we do next? I think I'd like to launch Ligto to do the automatic enumeration. And Ligto can give us information like the banner or the service information, request a header, and also allowed HTTP methods. So sometimes if the web application allows dangerous methods such as put, and then we can utilize this dangerous method for our purpose. For example, upload malicious PHP file, the web shell file to the target. And the CSS directory image, maybe we need to take a look at this directory in case we can find other pictures. However, not. So next, the menu, nothing. I don't think we can find anything from the menu normally. So next, I'd like to launch GoBuster to do the directory enumeration. I always use GoBuster, although there's several other tools which can do the same. But I like GoBuster most because of its performance, and we can use our own word list. I always use this word list, medium directory, the GoBuster on the GoBuster. This is the built-in word list of Linux. We do not need to install it. If you want to use more word lists, and maybe we need to install sec lists, the sec lists, and you can use any package manager to install it. If you have a problem with this, please let me know in the comment box below. Okay, and so I don't think we can find anything useful from GoBuster. I'd like to interrupt it. Okay. So what can we do? I think so far we have really done almost everything what we can with web application. However, nothing very exciting. So now we need to come back to the source code of the home page. And just now I mentioned there is JavaScript code. So we need to look into this, this JavaScript code. Here, define the function. And this is the, location, the link. I think from here we can get or leak something very important. Maybe we need to check whether this page is available. Also can pass the parameter ID. And so now we can copy it and paste in here. And now we can also below this function, there is one comment. Although this block of code is commented, however, we can get a lot of useful knowledge about the web application. For example, here, this is the variable, and I think this line is to import the library. This is the standard JavaScript library, a crypto JS, which has something to do with encryption and decryption, and another variable decrypted. And this library has, this maybe this is the module AES. As AES is a very important or popular encryption algorithm, and this is decrypt. So this function or this method has two arguments. This one is the encrypted string, and the second one should be the key. So I think, the comment what we are seeing here is telling us the algorithm used by the application, also the key. Okay, we can copy. So, however, where to use this thing? Let me paste in here. We didn't check the cookie, or we didn't open the developer tool of the browser. Let me do that now. Right-click the mouse and go to inspect. Sometimes we can get some cookie data from the developer tool, and you can navigate to the storage tab, and indeed, maybe we can refresh here, but nothing now. Okay, so a bit disappointed, although there is the domain name. However, nothing here. However, now I think we need to check this this page or this file. We can copy and paste in here, and we can, for example, like 1. So what happened? As you can see, even we just pass the 1 or anything, like a 2, and let me press enter again. Maybe we can copy and paste in here, and we can pass, for example, like JSON, and we can copy the cookie value again. They're exactly same, right? A bit interesting. So maybe here, this is the encrypted string. We can use the way what we have already found in the comment of JavaScript JavaScript code. And this should be the encrypted string, and we can copy and go to the site. Maybe there's many websites providing such a service for encryption and decryption, and we can paste over here, and this is the password or the key, and then we can decrypt. As you can see, we got something. We can copy and paste over here. So maybe here is a possible username and the password. Okay, so now we can try it. We can copy. Of course, to be honest, for me, it's a bit difficult to support this point. So now let me bring up the terminal SSH and specify the username and the IP address of the target. And now we can copy this string. This would be the password for this user, and paste in here. And we are in. It does work. So next we need to do some local enumeration. Of course, we can grab the user flag without any problem, and we can check its history file, but nothing. Oh, sorry. I think you can ignore such commands. So this is the history command, what I inputted or what I executed earlier. If you import the machine, and from the scratch you cannot see anything in this history file. So next we can go to the home directory, just only one normal user, right? And we can check is kernel. Maybe this kernel is vulnerable, but I'm not going to take kernel exploit for this video. Okay, and now we can go to the OPT directory, but nothing here. How about the var directory? Go to the backups directory. Nothing here. And go to the www directory, HTML directory. and I don't think we can find anything useful. So next, let me upload a very useful script, specifically shell script. Okay, I've already got this script ready. So now we need to upload this file or this script to the target, and we can use different ways. For example, we can use netcat, but here, of course, this would be a most preferable way, I think. Okay, we can set up the web server on the Linux by Python 3. Now Python 3 is available in the new Linux distribution. We can press enter, and the port number is 8000. And now we can go back to the text shell. We can use wget to upload, and we need to specify the IP address of the Linux. And please do not forget to specify the port number, because this is not a default port by the HTTP or by the web application. And the npers shell script, and it's done, and we can make it executable, and then we can run it. When we try to make lateral movement or make privilege escalation, in most cases, we need to rely on this script to do the automatic enumeration, because this can give us a lot of and rich information about the target machine. As you can see, it's done. Let's scroll up, search passwords, search passwords or credentials files in home directory, backup files, but nothing here. We need to look for some kinds of vectors which can help us to make privilege escalation. Writable local files, capabilities, the binary with capabilities. Sometimes we can utilize capabilities to elevate privilege SUID, but nothing here. The private key of the user, but we do not need it. The username's information or password file. But active ports section, we can discover this port number. Of course, this port number is open locally. Any local address or this application running on this port number is accessible locally. As you know, this port number is for Redis database. Redis is NoSQL database, very popular, very famous. This is some kinds of a key value, way to store data or to manage data. So maybe next we need to check whether there is any authentication there. If not, then we can enumerate the database. Okay. So how to do? We can launch. Let me press the keys Control Shift and L to clear the screen. Then we can get a bigger space on the screen. Okay. Let me read this. You can use tab. Tab key can help us to give the hint. So which command we can use. Okay. In this case, I want to use the command line 2 or utility. As you can see, no authentication is required. And then how to do? We can use the keys. Maybe also we can use the tab key on the keyboard to give us help. And we can use a pattern. For example, if you want to get a particular, if you want to retrieve keys with particular pattern, then you can define. But here now I want to retrieve all keys, so we can use the asterisk, okay, or star. As you can see, there is only one key in this database. So how to get its value? We can use the get command. Get and the key root pass the key name. And so I think this should be the password for the root user. And a very, very fantastic step. Now we can switch user to root, and then we can copy its password from here and paste in here. Okay, we are successful. Now we can navigate to root directory to grab the root flag. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.